We were started in 1974. We're a specialty lumber dealer. What makes us different is we're mill direct. Basically, we actually purchase from the guys who own the forest. So they chop down the trees, they manufacture the material, we buy it right from there. What's different versus big box stores is most big box stores are two-step distribution. So it goes from the mill to a distributor to a wholesaler and then to the box store. So with our age of our company, we're able to actually bypass those different distribution agreements that were put in place in the 80s. And so we're direct to consumer, and we were direct to consumer before it was cool. We started working with Damon and SEO National, I guess it would have been about September of last year, so just a few months. We had been using another company. Our company has grown so much over the last couple of years. We really needed to kind of step up our game from our SEO standpoint. So I ran across Damon and I started following him on Facebook. I was watching through his different outrank group, a lot of the content that he put out, and I was like, I think this guy could actually help us step up into the next area where we need to go. And since then, it's been a breath of fresh air. It's been amazing. So Damon is very, very articulate and very, very detail oriented when it comes to everything that he does. From a marketing standpoint, we've got quite a bit of agency experience here, and none of us have ever seen anybody who's this detailed when it comes to SEO. January this year versus January last year, our overall leads were up 43%. Phone call leads were up over 51%, and from a revenue standpoint, we were up 30%. So I mean, we're literally talking, we were up $500,000 to $700,000 just in the month of January from this January versus last January. You know, the first couple months we were kind of getting positioned as far as, you know, getting the website cleaned up, reworking some different header tags, and we were seeing the lead flow go up, but the revenue quite hadn't kicked in. But come January, like I said, it was a drastic increase. You know, we're a construction business. We make 80% of our money between March and October, and so to see a huge drastic revenue jump in a month like January, I mean, you got no complaints from me. Recently, Damon and I started working on a handful of keywords. We're running a couple different tests. And so during that time frame, he was like, hey, I know this guy. Somebody recommended him. Damon was so interested in kind of running this test with me. He just openly forwarded me the email from the guy. He goes, I'm not going to mark him up at all. And so I was able to literally see what the guy charged Damon. He charged me the exact rate that that guy did so we could see it. I told Damon, I was like, man, you literally facilitated all these different parts and pieces. I was like, you need to add a markup. So we actually agreed upon him adding 25% to the guy's prices, so that way Damon can, you know, foster the relationship. And being able to work with a vendor that's that open and we can be that honest and transparent on both sides of the coin, well, yeah, I mean, you can't ask for anything better. I haven't worked with anybody better than SEO National, and I've definitely been through a few different companies, a few different agencies, and I mean, absolutely, without a doubt.